Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to day 11 of the Mountain Culture Advent Box. Today's sort of like an experimental beer. It's a series they're going to start doing next year. So this is the first of the series. It's called Spliced, and it's a Creamsicle IPA at 6.5%. Pretty cool can artwork. This makes you want to go on like a tropical holiday. Summer. So yeah, it says on the back how they're sort of trialing this for a new series in 2025. It sounds like it's strong IPA base, but with inclusions of fruit and vanilla and lactose. Not sure if that's spot on, but that's sort of what sounds like the go is, which I'm not a fan of adjuncts in IPAs, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've got my, pardon me, I've got my little elegant Mountain Culture glass, and let's pour it, shall we? Cheers, Joe. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I love that can artwork. That is rad. The old vape break. Cheers, dude. So yeah, pours like sort of like a light orange. It's cloudy. It's not full on haze. Cheers, Jimmy. Good to see you, brother. About a 1 to 2 finger head. Yeah, I'd say medium body. But yeah, as I said, more cloudy than like full on haze. Yeah, it'll just be interesting to see if that is the case with like inclusions of fruit and vanilla and lactose. Let's go with. Ooh, very tropical leaning. And it does have that like creamy, milky sort of smell too. So I'm getting, yeah, mango, maybe some pineapple. There's like a touch of berry there as well. Some grapefruit, orange. But yeah, you're getting like a very creamy, like it'd probably be loaded with like oats and that as well. Smells like, yeah, it smells like a tropical smoothie, like quite sweet. Hmm. Anyway, I'm going in. I'm a thirsty boy. Cheers. Yeah, you definitely get that lactose. Maybe some guava or something like that. But yeah, mango's definitely one of the prominent fruits. It's got like a white bread base, very smooth and creamy. This would be the Alex the Beer Master special. And yeah, there's not much sign of booze. Like it's a bit of a danger ale. 6.5%. Yeah, you wouldn't even know it. Cheers, Bill. Cheers again, Jimmy. I love how you've just written g'day. Hope you're well, boys. Drinking an IPA from a brewery I love, but possibly has inclusions that, yeah, I'm not too fond of. I mean, it tastes good, but I just think with these sort of beers, it's not needed. I mean, they perfect these New England hazies to taste as like tropical, citrus, and delightful as you can. And they do a very good job of it. And then it's like they talk about adding stuff to it. I don't know. It's confusing because it's almost like they're taking the piss as well. So, I mean, it's definitely got lactose in it, but the whole inclusion of fruit in that, it's like, I don't know if it's legit or not. Because to me, like, yeah, they make beers that, yeah, taste like that anyway. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Cool, Bill. Are you in the actual in the building or you're out in the car park? It's quite sharp. You definitely get like a milky, creamy sort of like, yeah, like aftertaste. And yeah, it tastes like this beer tastes like it's super fresh. But yeah, it obviously wouldn't be because it's out of the Advent box. But I mean, it might have been one that they brewed just before they packed it, sort of thing. Like it sort of tastes like it's still green, which is weird. I wonder if they have the dates on these ones. I don't think they do. Because yeah, obviously I've had the box now for, yeah, so it'd be at least a month old. But it tastes like really green. It's hitting the spot nonetheless. So yeah, I'm all caught up now with my Advent beers. It's good. Cheers, Joe. Hopefully you have a decent day at work. Unfortunately, I have to go to work later today. Thankfully, not for a long time though. After having two beers. Yep. Cool. Yeah, that fresh mango, it's a delightful smell and taste. Pardon me. It's a little bit grassy as well. Like you get that sort of green grass, like fresh cut lawn. It's funny to think that like I'm drinking something that tastes like fresh cut lawn. Here I was thinking, oh yeah, I've got enough beer for December. I don't need to buy any more. I spent a couple of $100 this morning. Now that my bank card's all fixed, I'm like, fuck it, I've worked hard. I don't have to buy any presents for anyone. No one buys presents for me. Fuck it. I'm just spoiling myself. One of the beers was real expensive. It was like a imperial stout by some hyped brewery out of Norway. I was gonna. Apparently, they're known for their meads, and I was like, oh, that sounds really good because it's barrel aged with vanilla, and that's like my jam. But the price on it, I was like, I'm not sure about this. But then, yeah, I was just like, fuck it. You only live once. It had pretty good ratings on Untapped. It's the exact style beer I like. So, and to try a new brewery is always a good thing. Obviously, it'll be something I'll review on the channel. It's good too when you get some sort of hype from other nations that you don't normally cover. It can like lead to like building friendships with people from those places. Like can sort of open up to a different like range of people. Look, I've got one Norwegian fella that follows the channel, and yeah, he's a good bloke. So it'd be good to have like some Scandinavian beer friends. Cheers, Bumpy. I'm on a Creamsicle IPA. It's got some very nice artwork. Makes me think I'm in like Phuket, Thailand or somewhere. But yeah, I'm never been a huge fan of adjuncts in IPAs. Um, yeah, as I said, this is a trial for a series they're going to do next year. What they're talking about fruit and vanilla and lactose. So I don't know about that, but I'm willing to give it a try because DJ is a fucking beer wizard and he knows what he's doing. Yeah, Florida. Yep. Even Cairns or Port Douglas in Australia up in the north. Hmm. Takes you to a better place. Actually, speaking of, were your ears burning? I was talking about Norway. Yeah, I was saying I've got a barrel aged imperial stout with vanilla by a brewery called Marwa Bobo. Are you familiar with them? It was like it had a fair bit of hype to it. Apparently, they do a heap of meads, and yeah, their meads are really hyped. They've got like, as far as ratings on Untapped goes, they're the got the most highest ratings outside of a US brewery. I thought that's pretty cool. Cheers, free rider. Good to see you, mate. That's awesome. How you've just popped up. Oh, Sweden. Yep. Is that where they're from? That's cool. I thought it was Norway. Yeah. But yeah, I thought like that the the bar I go through, it's my favourite bar in Melbourne. They're always getting like real awesome drops of stuff that no one else gets. And yeah, when I seen these, I'm like, oh, I'd love to get one of the meads, but they were so expensive. Every bottle was over $100. So it's like you'd really, really want to know exactly what you're getting if you're going to buy a mead for that price. I mean, it might be something I'll look into down the track if I hear someone say, "Oh, you've got to try that." Like, maybe even go halves in a bottle with someone. But yeah, they had an imperial stout there amongst all the meads, and I'm like, ooh, vanilla with barrel age. That is my jam. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it goes. Like I've got a feeling I might have heard Peter from Master of Hoppets talking about the brewery. Anyway, I better wrap this one up because I've got to go on Beer Man's show. So if anyone wants to see more of me, I will be going on Beer Man. Beer Man's the name of the channel. He has a show called All Spun Out. So you could just type, if you're not familiar with Beer Man, you can just type in Beer Man or All Spun Out or both, and that'll take you to his show. And there's like a panel of normally about 5 of us that like review beers. We then try to guess each other's ABV because we don't show the beer. And then you'll get these like the beers that we review, they're on like describing words. And then you'll get your words for the next week. And then you do shout outs. And yeah, it's really cool the way it's set up. Yeah, cool. Yeah, hope you're well, dude. We used to get heaps of Scandinavian beer here in Australia, and such a shame since the pandemic, it all slowed down. Like I was drinking Omnipolo, Lervig, Tuul, Nergnao, Mikola, um, Savisium. Yeah, just so many breweries from that way. But yeah, score for this one. I'm going to say, just as the base beer goes, like it's really good, but inclusions in IPAs, I'm not a fan. I'll say a 4 point. I'm going to say a 4.3, but it's like very could go either way sort of thing. It's going to be interesting to see if they do a series of it, just how it goes, and I just think most craft beer people like me with an advanced palate just want IPAs that are IPAs. They don't want all these inclusions in them. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Skull. Yeah. Minnesota Vikings. So yeah, 4.3 guys for Spliced, Creamsicle IPA Mountain Culture, and that was day 11 of their Advent box. So tomorrow morning, or this time roughly tomorrow, whatever it is, whatever country you're in, there'll be 2 more reviews coming. So thanks for chiming in, guys, and I better depart. And as I said, check us out on Beer Man's All Spun Out. Bye bye.